Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. There are some things as a nation we must just now accept. William Ruto and his team are very clueless on governance. They were not ready, not prepared to form a government. And now that they have the government, they are totally confused. They don't know what to do with the government. In this video, I want us to have a look at a tweet shared out earlier today by Millicent Omanga concerning Azimio's mass action today in Nairobi. Honorable Millicent Omanga, CAS, true Kenyan spirit of hard work and resilience. 99% shops in town open, maisha kama kawaida. And then Millicent Omanga shared out that photo. So in other words, Omanga was saying that that photo was taken today in the CBD. A spot check that was done confirms that that photo was taken on Moi Avenue on June 30th, 2017. It's a photo that is almost 5 years old. And Millicent Omanga was lying to Kenyans deliberately that it was taken today in the CBD. And Kenyans have not forgotten the scandal that Millicent Omanga was involved in some few weeks ago. And from where I sit, the mere fact that a caliber, somebody like Millicent Omanga still calls herself a CAS, that's a national embarrassment, a very big shame. And for Millicent Omanga's character, you are just seeing the characters in this government. Few years ago, Millicent Omanga was also exposed for lying. She had lied that she had supported a lady to start some chips business around Donholm. It was later established that that was a very big lie. Kenyans can still remember the lady Kwamboka. It was established that was a very big lie. And generally, if you look at William Ruto and his team, they always want to rule through falsehood and propaganda. And that's why even today, that vehicle there, that bus, all signs are indicating that government-sponsored goons touched that bus. And I won't be wrong to conclude that chances are almost 100% the bus was touched by government goons. So you are seeing a completely very clueless government. Anything they do, they don't look at the bigger picture. And that's why they are really easily being exposed. And on that government's vehicle, a lot has been said about that vehicle. And from where I sit, the mere fact that the government can sponsor goons to destroy property, because the bus issue is not even the first. We saw Uhuru Kenyatta's Northlands Farm being attacked, Raila Spectre International being attacked. Those twin incidences were proved as state-sponsored. Why is Kenyans still allowing a government that has proved itself criminal to still rule upon them? From where I sit, if our laws were working properly, Ruto and his team ought to have been impeached even yesterday. They don't fit, they don't qualify holding those top positions. And also from what was witnessed today, and this is something that we have really deliberated on in our previous videos, Ruto should actually resign because he is leading a team that is coming out as anarchists. Look at Moses Kuria. Look at Kimani Chungwa. Look at Millicent Omanga, Ndindi Nyoro. These are individuals not fit holding public offices. Ruto is silent, another confirmation that he might be, or rather giving them his blessings. All these cheap talks, hate speech, William Ruto as their leader is surely giving them his blessings. That's why these individuals are talking the way they are talking. And even before I conclude, we are working on a very interesting video. A video of Okanga versus Sudi. There is some aspect of entitlement by some leaders in government. They feel they're above the law. In the video, you are seeing Sudi threatening Okanga that ukienda kwa maandamano utajua sisi ni serikali. Demonstration, protest, picketing, all those are enshrined in our constitution. I don't understand why this government, the likes of Sudi, have got even that audacity to scare and even to intimidate, to threaten Kenyans from attending those peaceful demonstrations. In fact, this thing, from the way it's turning out, I think it's no longer about Raila Odinga. Kenyans are really standing between a very thin line, between a very thin line between dictatorship and a democracy. And the only way Kenyans can guard that democracy is by all joining hands together to reject any attempt by Ruto and his team to suspend the constitution. Because it's a fact, Ruto is just doing an experiment. Bit by bit, he is trying to test waters. If Kenyans allow him to go deeper, then dictatorship shall have actually gotten a foothold in Kenya. So it's up to Kenyans to reject that. It's no longer about Raila Odinga. It's Kenyans to reject all that. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. But that post by Millicent Omanga confirms one thing. This is a government that came to power on the basis of propaganda, and they are still using that propaganda to hold on to power. And I hope Kenyans can still remember Nandi Senator Samson Cherargei also shared out some fake photos some weeks back. He was claiming that Ruto's cows had given birth to triplets, only for that to be realized it was a photo that had been taken in some other countries. Same to DCI, when they shared out some fake photos of individuals they claimed participated in the looting. Also, that was proved as a lie. So this is a government that came to power through propaganda and falsehoods, and they are still using that propaganda to remain in power. Kenyans should actually wake up. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you.